But let's talk about the Ravens. Lamar, man. Whoa. That was... So I'm going to use an analogy. I hope you guys are Avengers fans. This was officially like the scenes where Thanos gets the last two stones for his Infinity Glove. Because Lamar before, he had the athleticism stone. He had the IQ stone, his good decision maker, processor, all that stuff. And he had the arm talent stone. To me, what he's been lacking to become like this, what we saw on Monday Night Football and what we've seen the last few weeks that I have been talking about, seeing this kind of develop in front of my eyes in the Lions game, the Broncos game, now this. It's been kind of building up to this moment, I think, these last few weeks, and I'm there with Lamar, I think. But I think he's acquired the pocket presence stone and the accuracy stone. Not that he's been like, I mean, you guys know how I felt, like where Lamar deep and outside the numbers, that's where Lamar's accuracy has really been underwhelming. The last 3 weeks, it's been phenomenal, maybe the best in the league. He looks uncoverable, undefendable. It's been so fun to watch. He's just going off right now. I think this was an MVP night for him, obviously. Right in the mix there with, I think, Kyler Murray, which, how ironic is that? Like, that's been this big debate, is like, who's better? And now those might be the two MVP frontrunners. Like, that's going to be a narrative that I think continues to develop, is like comparing these two quarterbacks, which that's a good problem to have, is like, whoever you pick, you're winning, I think. Yeah, man. I mean, Lamar is a passer, like beating teams the last few weeks. It's different. And I had a couple tweets that I want to reinforce here on the podcast before we move on. Number one, I said that I hated the Ravens' game plan coming in because they have not been running the ball well. I do think people make jokes about like, oh, the league figured out Lamar Jackson. No, Lamar figured out the league. I love that. I will say the league did figure out the read option stuff for the most part. A lot of the schematic ways teams have been defending the Ravens have seriously neutered the read option part. And then the next question was, is Lamar going to change his game? And the answer is yes. Yes, he's going to change his game. But there is an element of truth to, like, the league figured out Lamar. They didn't figure out Lamar. They figured out the Ravens' offense. Yet, coming in, they kept going to the read option. 3rd and 2, early on, they were trying to run the ball against one of the best run defenses in the league, one of the more disciplined run defenses in the league, who have these uber-athletic, lengthy edge guys that can help on the read option. Really good, like, nickel defenders. Guys like, I actually don't know if Kari Willis played in this game, but number 23, Kenny Moore. Like, that's how you defend, and linebackers too. Like, that's how you defend this read option. Scrape exchange, using 2 contained defenders, really good interior guys. You need to have guys like Grover Stewart and Buckner who can kind of by themselves eliminate the inside element of the read option. Just, that's not how I would have attacked the Indianapolis Colts, especially with how Lamar is passing the ball lately and how bad the Colts pass defense really kind of is, especially with the injuries in the secondary. So I absolutely hated the way the Ravens came into this game, and they got down because of their game plan. So I do think you can be critical of Frank Reich for that. It's sorry, not Frank Reich, Greg Roman and Harbaugh for that. Moving forward, they need to realize this is Lamar's offense. Now, you can still have the read option stuff, and maybe his ability as a passer opens things up more in the run game moving forward, but it's time. It's time. You have Marquise Brown, by the way, is uncoverable. The only one that can stop Marquise Brown is himself if he drops the football, but he's quietly been one of the best receivers in the NFL, especially as a deep threat. He's been the best. Mark Andrews has returned to 2019 form. You get Rashad Bateman back here within the next couple of weeks. Sammy Watkins is making an impact. Devin Duvernay looks awesome. You got freaking playmakers and a quarterback playing like possibly the best quarterback in the NFL right now. Knock it off. Freaking pass the football, Baltimore. It's time.